Just look at the vibrancy of these printed pages that you're gonna get at home. Look at the colors, look at the gradient that you're getting. This is why HP is the #1 printing manufacturer in the United States year after year. But what you see on your screen right now, that's what we're gonna be talking about a lot. Enough ink to last you 2 years, because this is the HP Smart Tank all-in-one printer. All-in-one, meaning it will print, it will scan, it will copy, it will even fax. And I know when we talk about printers, we hear from a lot of you. You say, well, it's the ink that's expensive. It's the ink that is a hassle, and that is in the middle of the night, I'm out of ink, and I try to use it on the kids' projects, and I didn't have the right ink. Well, HP said, you know what, we hear you, and we're gonna solve that problem for you with Smart Tank. No more cartridges. In those little bottles that we're giving you 4 of those bottles, 1 in each color in the black. Each one of those bottles equals 30 cartridges. Let that sink in for a little bit. That one bottle equals 30 cartridges. That's over 8,000 of these vibrant color prints. Also, another thing you're getting exclusively here as an HSN customer, you're getting 1 year of what we call HP Smart Friend. That means if you have any question at all, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you just pick up the phone and you call, and you have someone there, an expert, to walk you through exactly how to use it and whatever issue, whatever you need to learn about it for a full year. Now let me show you on your screen real quick kind of everything that you're getting and the value that we've put together for you here today. You're gonna notice the printer itself. Remember, I'm gonna call it a printer, but it is a printer, it is a copier, it is a scanner. That's $289.99. We've taken $90 off immediately. Then the HP Smart Friend, if you just go to HP and you purchase a year of that HP Smart Friend where you can call and get tech help at any time during the day, that's $169.99. Now underneath that, you're gonna see all of the ink that you are getting that on average will last you up to 2 years. That's $459.98. Today, HP Smart Tank all-in-one printer with 2 years of ink, we're giving to you for $199.99. Now, one last thing before we bring in our special guest. We are doing a price match guarantee. Like it says right here on your screen. I want you to take a quick look. If you're shopping with me this evening and maybe you're just kind of listening, I'd really love for you to take a look at our screen here, because something that we're doing kind of new here to show you how confident we are in our prices here. You can shop with confidence when you purchase today's special items that carry the price match guarantee. If you find the identical today's special item you purchased at HSN for less at one of our select online competitors, we will match that price. All you do is visit hsn.com for complete terms and details to learn more. That's how confident we are in our price tonight. Again, maybe it is for your home office. Maybe it's those school projects. The kids here, my kids just went back to school today, and I know there's gonna be a lot of projects that we need to do. Maybe it's for crafting and being creative and all those holiday cards. Whatever it is, you know you're covered right here with HP. 883-172 is your item number. Free shipping, 5 flexible payments. Our very own HP Smart Friend, Aaron Berger, is joining us here to tell us all about it. Aaron, there's a lot of things we say tonight that I think I've never said presenting a printer before.
Yeah, you've never said this is a Smart Tank Today special that has an auto document feeder, that has a touch screen on it. Look at that's live printing. So we're gonna show you all these out of these world features. When you see how much ink, when I really give you a visual of how much ink you're getting, I think you'll be blown away. But understand, with all of that, you're also still getting this level of printing. And you know what? You wanna know a little secret?
Wow.
That's not even the best quality. That's on draft quality. I have it on draft quality right now. It's a little faster that way. I can print more prints. So I want you to know, like, the quality of this printer is wild, but the value of the printer is wild as well. Right. So that print, how much would you spend at your local print shop or your local drugstore, you know, the kiosk? Probably $4.99. That for years was the going rate. Even if it were half that, even if it were $2.50. You know how much this is? It's about a penny. The ink so with everything we're including today, with the ink, the 4 ink bottles that we include, you can print about 6,000 black and white pages or about 8,000 color pages. So when we say 2 years of printing, we are being incredibly conservative. I'm gonna take a step over here in your tie. Check this out. When we say 2 years of printing. What we mean is you could print this. This is 250 pages,
Okay.
full 8.5 by 11, full color. A lot of the pictures that you'll see me print out here, I just printed them and printed them and printed them. It was such a pain, but needed to show you. This is what 250 pages, nobody prints this much. But if you did, you could print this much for the next 2 years, this much every month for the next 2 years. Now, a more typical situation is that maybe you'll print maybe that much. That's still a lot of pictures to print every single month. That's still 3 full color 8.5 by 11 every single day. If you printed about 100 pages per month, the ink would last more on the order of 5 years. To give you an idea, I've had the same smart tank in my house for 3.5 years. The ink isn't half gone yet. I print a fair amount. I mean, I don't print photos all day, every day, but I print work stuff. I print photos of Max regularly. I print whenever I want. You're probably not going to replace ink until the next Olympics, until we're back in LA and we're swimming and doing gymnastics and pole vaulting again.
All of that, to not have to think about that. I mean, I mentioned my kids started school today and they've got, another 3 years in high school, and to be able to do all of those projects and not have to worry about that knock on the door in the middle of the night and you have to replace that cartridge again. When I look at all of that ink right there, I think I'm probably replacing the cartridge on that, just on that right there. That's probably one cartridge at least. And if you're down to one color, you got to replace something else. So we know, and we hear from you, and we all know, ink can be a headache, it can be inconvenient, and it can be incredibly expensive. This is why we're doing this today. So this is a smart tank, no more cartridges. I know it takes a little bit to understand that because for so long we've been using cartridges, but these bottles right here, this is the latest technology. And just to kind of show you, we've set up a visual to show you what each bottle represents, right? And I keep looking at this and I'm like, I keep counting those. I'm like, wow.
I know. We're gonna go very slowly, so don't worry, you won't miss it. It's like a math class, but I hope a little bit more fun because it's saving you hundreds and hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. So, we include 4 bottles of ink. So there's 3 color bottles. Okay, I don't have these turned around very nicely, do I? There we go. 3 color bottles. So there is cyan, there is yellow, and there is magenta. And then 1 bottle, and it's actually a bigger bottle, of black ink. In case I forget to tell you, if you ever have to go buy a bottle of ink, which you probably won't have to do, like we said, until the next Olympics, the bottles of ink are $16.99. They're very inexpensive.
Wow.
One of these bottles, each one of these bottles, in order to have as much ink as fits in one bottle, you would have to go out and buy 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would have to buy 30 ink cartridges. We really should have this board out here 4 times this size, but frankly, it was so expensive to just go buy the cartridges for one board, we weren't gonna do it. Cartridges prices can vary. I would say an average price is around $30. So if we go $30 times 30 cartridges, that's $900 for this board. Times 4. It's over $3,000 you would have to buy to get the same amount of ink in ink cartridges as we're including today with the tank system. It's the biggest. That's why I say the prints cost about a penny. When you do the math, when you pencil it out, it's about a penny for. So this is actually, as Ty said, our kids are going to school in Florida today. I know across the country a lot of kids are. This was my little guy this morning, his first day of kindergarten, and I'll have this print forever now. This will be framed. This will be in the house. This will be something that I love. The truth is, when you print pictures, you pretty much print them out once. So once you put it in a frame, you've got it. It lives in your home. It lives in your heart. It lives in. Forever, it's always there. You don't print it again 2 years later, so you want great quality from the very beginning. I want to give Ty a chance to update you guys. This is my final show until Adam's block tonight, and then we have just that final show with Adam. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to fill these tanks. It is the simplest process. And again, you do it once and you don't have to worry about it for 2, 3, 4, 5 years.
That's great. And we're going to show you that here in just a second. So hang out with us. Again, as Aaron said, this is one of the last presentations right now. So this is a printer for you now. This is a printer that's going to last for you in the future. This is ink for you now. This is ink for the future. No more buying those cartridges. And HP, the #1 printer manufacturer here in the United States. So now you're getting that quality that you can put those pictures into frames. You can put those pictures onto Christmas cards, Valentine's Day cards, wedding shower invitations, birthday cards, all of your crafting projects, because you're getting that high quality and you're not worried about, oh, I don't want to waste the ink because ink goes so fast. You are getting 2 years of ink here, and that's if you print 250 pages a month, so perhaps you're getting a lot more. It's also a great design on this for everything that it does. It's not super huge or super bulky. It will fit right there in your home office. Remember, a couple of upgrades here, 35-page auto feeder. You're getting the full color touch LCD screen on front, so you know exactly what you're doing, and HP Smart Friend for a full year included. That's a $170 value. Anytime you have any questions, maybe right now when you get it home, you're like, oh, I know how to use this, and you do use it. And maybe in 6 months from now, Aaron, all of a sudden you go, wait a second, now I need to do something and I don't know how to do that. Yeah, oh, wait a second, I didn't think I'd be using that, and now I am using it. How do I? And you're gonna go, oh yeah, I remember. I bought it from HSN. I've got HP Smart Friend.
Yeah.
I can just pick up the phone and call at 2 o'clock in the morning, at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can just pick up and call. So those are the things that HP does here to make it easier for you. And here at HSN, we try to make it affordable for you. So if you look on your screen real quick, and before we show you how to load this with the ink and the Smart Tank, I want to show you on your screen everything that you're getting. The Smart Tank printer, $289.99, right? So we've taken $90 off. That's what you would expect from a today's special, something very special. $90 off. And then we said, well, we know how much you guys love HP Smart Friend when it comes to the computer. So we said, well, we can offer that with the printer as well, because this is kind of new technology. So we're offering HP Smart Friend included. That's another $170. And then we heard from you and you said, you know, I would buy the latest printer, but man, ink is just such an issue, and going out and getting ink, and I'm always buying cartridges. So we said, you know what? We're gonna throw that in too. We're gonna do that for today's special. $459.98 is your retail value today. It's $199.99 with a price match guarantee. Now, we haven't done this very often, so this might be new to you, maybe hearing this for the very first time. This is a price match guarantee, and I want to read you something very quickly here. If you find the identical today's special item that you purchased at HSN for less at one of our select online competitors, we will match that price. All you got to do is go to hsn.com for complete terms and details. Okay, we've heard about this new technology. You hear Ty say, no more cartridges, and you're like, well, that doesn't make any sense. How am I going to get my ink if there's no more cartridges? Well, take a look at your screen. We're about to show you.
We're going to show you right now. Very quickly, just before we do that, I want to show you, this is how easy, I'm just going to get it going. This is how easy it is to use the auto dock feeder, because that is a really nice feature. Yeah. We've never done it before on a today's special Smart Tank. And also, this is a little demonstration using the built-in screen. I love that there's this LED screen. You want to make a copy, you can do up to 99 copies. We'll just do one. You hit start, you can do color, black and white, doesn't matter. It's only about a penny regardless. And so that is off to the races. So I just wanted to show you that real quickly before I forgot. Let's talk about how you fill the inks.
Yes.
I'm actually going to show, we're going to show it to you on a tape, because when I fill these tanks, I have to print 6,000 to 8,000 photos to empty the tanks. So once they are filled, they are filled, and we have already filled them. So we're going to show you now. I have a video that we're going to show you guys of. This is how you fill the ink tanks. Okay. Here we go. You open the front cover. And then these are the 3 color tanks. So again, there's the cyan, the magenta, and the yellow tank. You'll have a bottle that matches each of those colors. Really easy stuff so far. The bottles are spill proof, and this is one of the keys. You see, I'm trying to make it come out. It won't come out until you put it where it's supposed to go, and then it goes into the tank. So this is not a messy craft project that you have to do. You don't have to have rags. You don't have to have a bowl. It's spill proof. It's mess proof. It's very, very smart. So I have popped on the magenta bottle there, and you can see how it begins to fill the tank. Now, next to it, I put a blue bottle, and you probably would just do them one at a time. It's so quick, but I'm trying to do several just to give you guys kind of a better visual on it. So I'm filling 2 at the same time. The 3 color wells are all together on this side, and then in a moment we'll show you the black well is on the other side of the printer. So I just remove the magenta. I'm going to cap it and then you can recycle the bottle, throw the bottle away, you're done with that. And again, you won't have to do this again for probably 2, 3, 4, 5 years, depending on how much you print. I put my head in the shot there.
Who's that? Oh.
Sorry about that. So to make sure that bald spot was still there, it is. And then I'll just, they're filled. I'm gonna close these.
Okay.
Close those 3 color tanks. And one thing you'll see here as well, there are print heads. You install the print heads one time. There's a color and a black and white, and this all comes along. You literally just pop them into place and you're done. Unlike traditional ink cartridges, which have print heads on them, you don't throw them away and then start over every time you get new ink.
Right.
Again, you don't get a lot of new ink. Many of you, I've had my Smart Tank printer for about 3.5 years. I anticipate I'll have it for a couple more years. And then frankly, probably it'll be time for a new printer. I probably will buy a new printer before I buy new ink. But I don't print a super high volume. If you do, this is rated for up to 1,000 prints a month. So if you're printing 1,000 prints a month, what is that,
Wow.
30 a day or so?
Yeah.
If you're printing about 30 pages a day, not many people do. This is rated for really, you could even print more than that, but it's rated for significant use, is my point. With the ink that we include, you get about 6,000 to 8,000 prints. Not only is it there the financial part of that you're only paying about a penny or so a print. Ty has mentioned this, our producer Rocky has mentioned a lot, and I think it's a big thing. You'll also never have the mental part of, oh, I have to go buy ink cartridges. Which cartridge number do I need? The kids ran out in the middle of the night. Is the drugstore open up? That's all gone. Your printer is just always ready for you.
Yeah, having to go in and remember what that number was and to hope that they have that one that you want. We all know, listen, I can talk about this all the time, but you know exactly. All I have to do is say, printer ink anxiety, and you're like, yep, I know. So this is that kind of new technology, and hopefully what you just saw kind of eased your mind to just how easy it is. It's also one of those things when I watch that, I say, why weren't we doing that all along? Why was I spending $60 a cartridge every other month? Or why was I running out in the middle of the night? Or why was I worried about that? And now you're getting those vibrant colors. So what is it that you want to print when you get home? Is it those holiday cards? Is it that crafting project? Is it those photos of maybe your kid that went back to school today? Maybe your kid started kindergarten today and you took those photos, but a little bit of you thinks, well, they're just gonna be stuck on my phone. Maybe I'll text them to some friends, but I don't know what to do with this photo. Or I try to take it to get it printed out, and it's gonna be $5 to $6 a piece just to print those out. Now you can print those out. Now you can put those into a frame, which I call frame-worthy print. So right now, I just want you to look at our flexible payment, because everything is on 5, I mean, our today's special is on 5 flexible payments. This last hour, everything's been on 5 flexible payments. We're covering the shipping and handling for you. So right now, just put down that flexible payment. We're gonna ship this out to you, and you just start printing. $40, that's all we're talking about right now is $40. So those pictures of your kids or your family or the dogs or that vacation you went on that you wanna put it up on the wall and put it in a frame, now you can do that. It is multifunctional. It's fast too. All that happens very fast, and you do not have to worry about that ink. And remember, if you have any questions at all for 1 full year, you're getting HP smartphone. That's something that I've never gotten to say with a printer before.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I have barely, this is a much shorter presentation than I've done all day today. It's gone by really quickly. We have 5 minutes left. I haven't mentioned it at all. Having HP smartphone is awesome. You know, like I said, if you, 8 months from now, you need to send a fax and you've never sent a fax. By the way, this has, if you have a home phone line, you can send a fax that way. You can also do e-faxing. So as long as you've got a wireless connection, you can do it actually right from the HP Smart app. Speaking of the HP Smart app and of speed in general, we're gonna put a clock at the bottom. I just wanna do this little demo that'll show you. I can print a picture, have it framed. I bought the wrong size frame. Oh, it started already? Okay, so I'm gonna hit print. I bought the wrong size frame, so I won't actually fully frame it, but you'll get the idea, you'll get the idea. So I've started this printing now. This is a picture, you'll see in a minute, of my little boy. They had 80s day at school at the end of last year, and this is him in 80s gear. While we wait for that, which will take a couple of seconds, I'll just show you a couple other prints to remind you, this cost about 1 penny to print. This full, I mean, gorgeous,
look at the color.
Saturated, cost about a penny to print. This cost about a penny to print, whether you're doing portrait or you're doing landscape, or this was a couple years ago now, this was the school photo for the year. This was today's school photo. You saw I printed this earlier. Yeah, this was like, going to kindergarten. He said he wanted to be a lacrosse player. I didn't know he knew what lacrosse was, but
okay.
just wild what they pick up from their friends. Anyway, I'm gonna set this down because it's just about time to take a look already at the, yeah, my print is coming out. And we are, so we're at about a minute, so we don't stop the clock yet. I don't wanna be accused of cheating. I wanna get the full, okay, so there's a picture. I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna put it in the frame again. It's the wrong size, so it won't quite fit, but you'll get the idea. I will show it to the camera. We can now stop the clock. Officially, what I do, 1 minute and 7 seconds from having a picture on the phone. I didn't have to send it to the computer. Didn't have to do anything. Just had to hit print, put it in a frame. You send this to grandma. You send this to a loved one. You see, getting pictures, this is maybe a little old school, but getting pictures in the mail, I think, is one of the most fantastic family feelings. When my brother, who has 3 daughters and my twin brother, and lives across the country in California, when I get their school pictures every year, like that is it's just something that I love. And I think something that many of us take a lot of pictures with our phones because we have a great camera in our pocket all the time. We don't print enough because it isn't convenient and because it's expensive. We have fixed those things
That's
today.
exactly right. Maybe we don't have a printer that's good enough, or maybe we think, golly, ink is expensive, and we think we want to send it to 30 or 40 family members. It would be great to send an actual photo, but you're like, oh, I'm not going to print all that. Now I'm paying $5 or $6 a piece, and now it's getting very expensive, so I'll just send it to grandma and grandpa maybe. Now, in your own home, in your home office, in your crafting room, wherever you keep your new HP Smart Tank all-in-one printer, you're going to be able to print out all of those pictures. And then when it comes into the holidays, instead of spending all the money on holiday cards, which if you've noticed, they are very expensive, you're gonna be able to make your own holiday cards. How lovely is that? And customize them and save some money on that right now. Oh, can we talk about the program here? I know we only have about 2 minutes remaining. I hope you're following along at hsn.com because there's so many features that maybe we've only touched upon. But take a look at this. This is also something really great as well that I think you're gonna wanna use. And it's a little, it's a little extra, a little bonus here.
It's so smart. It's been really popular today. So this is, we have Hallmark Card Studio available, and what it is, it's Hallmark card software. So there are over 14,000 cards that every holiday you can think of, and then some, right?
That's right.
Hallmark, you care enough to send the very best. Here's an example of one that I did. It's a Father's Day card on the front. You can customize them with your own photos inside. Then on the back, you can actually see the Hallmark symbol, that very famous symbol. It's not just the software. We also include 20 cards. So these are pre-perforated